and welcome to Rowena May Inspired. My name is Kelly. If you're seeing that little red live button up there, it means you're catching me live. Yay! If not, leave me a comment down below. Whatever you want to say. Hashtag replay, gets the attention. But you know what? Just say, hey, I'm watching you at another time. And I'll give you an extra special shout out. Because you know what? I always go back and watch my lives. For one, to see what kind of stupid comments I make when I'm on here. But let's see if we can get some friends to jump on and join us as we craft with Craft Round the Clock tonight. Let me refresh my computer here. Say hi when you jump on, so I know who's there. Whoops, I need to switch this. Hello, 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 Miss Amy and Miss Terry from Louisa, Virginia. I hope I say that right. Thank you for sprinkling. I appreciate that so much. I do. Okay, here I am. See if I can catch myself before I start blabbing. How is everybody doing today? Hello, Miss Dawn and Miss Rochelle. Oh, geez, I still didn't catch myself. Hello, Miss Sally. You guys, I'm doing good, but I'm telling you what, it's snowing like a snowstorm. That's what it's doing right now here. Hello from cold Oregon. Well, it's cold here in Michigan too. It is chilly. Hello, Miss Karen and Miss Julie. You like my shirt? It's the perfect time for the dachshund through the snow. If you're new to my page, let me know in the comments. I hope you decide to hit that follow button and come back. I have 2 wiener dogs. That's why I wear the wiener dog shirt. Hello, Miss Jill. I hope your day went well. I myself a little under. Oh, you're under the weather? Well, I'm so sorry to hear that. Hello, Miss Diana. Hello, my friend Kelly. You missed my row because you couldn't see it. It was crazy, isn't it? Blake had me come upstairs. He's like, come upstairs. I'm like, for what? He's like, look at the snow. I'm like, wow. It did start to come down a lot. Hello, Miss Mary. Hello, Mother. Hello, Miss Kelly. See, okay, we got to get started. Hello, Miss Jeanette, the crafty friend. You guys, we're going to use a Dollar Tree Christmas tree tonight, okay? So I was sitting down here, watching Miss Jennifer before me. This is I was playing with another tree before this because I was like, I have to see if I can do what I wanted to do. You need that shirt? You have a wiener dog? Awesome. Hello, Miss Dawn. It's probably really nice in Arizona, isn't it? You're a wiener dog family. You love it. This is a Beware t-shirt. So I think I paid like maybe $12 for it. Okay, so you guys, if you have not ever bought one of these trees, I'm new to these trees. So they're kind of crazy looking, but this is what they look like when you take them out of the box. They are all compact. They have little legs that go on them, so you can stand them up. So what I'm going to do tonight is I decided that, I always talk really low and I think my husband can hear because he doesn't love Christmas like I love Christmas. So like decorating, he's like, you don't even need a tree. Well, we have we're gonna have like lots of trees, so I'm just gonna keep adding trees to the decor. He doesn't need to know. Hello, Miss Amy. Your grandma had a wiener dog named Kelly. Oh, that's funny. Okay, so you guys, the trees have their little sections here. So remember, this is a Dollar Tree tree, okay? So right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to separate. So there's section 1, there's section 2. You get this really long top part. Bah humbug to Tim. That's right, Mom. That's right. Well, every time Ebenezer grumbles, Kelly gets a new tree. So keep it up because here we go. All right, yeah, they shed a little bit. Okay, so there's another section. And here's another section. And then here's our top. This is the top. It's only got like a few sections. And then we got this long piece at the top. Okay, so you basically got your bottom, and then you've got a section, and your top, okay? You put 3 of those together to make one full one. Oh, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. Hello, Miss Peggy from South Central Kansas. Okay, I'm not even checking names. Who is in charge of me tonight? We're up to 65 friends already. I haven't even drawn a name yet. Good gravy. Okay, hold on. Let me draw a couple names here. Then we got to keep going. Miss Darla, you know, I don't know how to say your last name, but you know, Darla M. How's that? Because I'll really do bad on that one. Okay, hold it. Let me draw another one. Oh, well, hello, Miss Karen Hart. How are you, Miss K Wall? All right, one more. Let's just do one more right now. Miss Jan Drury from Michigan in the house. Okay, I'll have to catch up some more. We gotta get crafting here. Okay, so I'm leaving it flat because I'm gonna lay it down on the table to work on it. But you guys, what we're gonna do with this is we're gonna make a ribbon tree tonight. Ribbon tree. Hello, Miss Susie and Miss Pat. Miss Pat, you're new. Welcome. Well, we just flattened out this beautiful Charlie Brown Dollar Tree. You guys, when I made the tree the other night, let me grab it up here. If you didn't see it, you have to go back and check out the live because this is a really super cute one. I love this one. This is my rag tree, okay? With my rusty can and my rusty star ornament and some rusty bells on it. So we're going to sit that one over here. So that's tree, besides this one and this one, this is tree number 3, okay, of trees that I'm making, okay? So he's in for it now. It's on. Like, I love snowmen, but we're getting trees. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna add ribbon to this tree. So I've got this, it's kind of like burlap. It's got wire in it, but it's more like a shiny burlap, if that makes sense. This is what the roll looks like, and it came from, is that Celebrate It? Is that Michaels? I think Michaels. So I got this big huge roll of it. So I was like, oh, okay, I'll use that. So we're gonna use this, and we're gonna use some of this. It's gonna go kind of in theme with this tree because it's gonna be kind of the same colors. We got some neutrals in here. So what I'm gonna do, you guys, is I'm just gonna wrap this. We're gonna do, I'm trying to see, I did one before, I'm gonna look. Okay, I am gonna do 2 underneath at the bottom. So I was gonna do 4 down here, and then sorry, I had a little belch. Sorry. When I stood it up, you couldn't see the bottom ones very well, so I was like, do I really need it down there? So someone's gonna ask me, you went and bought materials. Oh, that's awesome, Susie. I hope you make one and show us what it looks like. You saw white and green mixed together, and it looked pretty good with the so the white trees and the green. I grabbed a white one because I didn't have a white one. Someone's going to ask how long these are. They're about 14 inches. Now, you would think, yeah, you probably should cut smaller as you go up. But when I was messing with the first one here, I cut a couple too short, and then I was like, oh great, now I have to move it up. Hello, Miss Teresa from South Carolina, welcome. Okay, so basically this is what the bottom's gonna look like. Or it's not gonna stay like this, you guys. It's gonna look really weird when we start out. So we've got those 2, and I've got this. This also came from, I believe came from Michaels. And so I was just looking for neutral and red. Or burgundy, or whatever you call it. I guess it's all red, really. So we're just basically wrapping the ribbon around the gaps of this tree because we're gonna try to make it pretty. So on our bottom one, we have these 2, and then, whoops, let me take this little guy off for right now. On the bottom one, we're just gonna have these 2 colors, but on the rest of these, we're gonna mix all the colors. So I'm gonna add another one of these in, and they're, like I said, they're roughly 14 inches. Oh, we've got 88 eyes. Okay, I'm really behind in calling names. So let me just scroll and do another name. If you're new to my page, I draw names. When we get to 25 sets of eyes, and then I do every 5 after that, and then I send out some crafting mail at the end of the month. Miss Susie Reed, you're on the list. Miss Ellen Christensen, whoops, I'm just bringing you up right now. Thanks, Susie. Susie Reed, whoops. I'm going to tell you again. Miss Ellen Christensen. Okay, let's try another one. Miss Denise Wingler. Okay, we're tying another one. So far we've got 3. We're gonna have 6 different pieces in here. Now here's another really cute one. I got this one. This is like little holly berries. This one came from, I think that is Holiday Time. Is that What is that, you guys? Is holiday time Walmart? I'm thinking Walmart. Whoops. I think holiday time is Walmart. Correct me if I'm wrong. Oh, you, Denise, I gotta write your name down. Denise Wingler. Okay. Miss Debbie Kern. Okay. I know we have to draw some more, but we got to keep going. 6 strips in between each section. So, yes. The rest of these sections, except for the very top one, is going to have 6 different ribbon. Okay. But the bottom one, I'm only putting 2 on because where I'm going to put this one, or I'm going to like show how I think I'm going to stage it. And this is like annoying right here, but there's not much you can do about that unless you just take it off there because it's just, they're covering it for you. So you've got 4 in here right so far, and then I'm going to use, okay, most of these ribbon, I think all but this one right here, this is a floppy one, right? You probably really want to use the anything wired so you can get it to lay right once you see what I'm going to do with these. Like this is the Dollar Tree, it's like a neutral. I'm going to stick that in here as well. So that will make our 6 different. You guys, I just grabbed some kind of somewhat matching coordinating. It is a Dollar Tree tree. It is, how long are the strips? The strips are, I'm going to say roughly 14 inches. Now, if you don't want to do it that long, you don't have to, but for the sake of the live and like, I made one already, and as I got up higher, I was cutting them smaller, but as I cut them smaller, like the bows were getting really small, and I'm like, okay, that's gonna look silly. So I'm trying to just keep them like going, and I just end up saying, forget it, I'm just cutting them all the same size because it would be too hard. If you haven't seen these before, you think you could, yes, so, okay, so you, right now you have a Dollar Tree tree, and if it's like my Dollar Tree here, by my house, they have like a million of these trees, okay? Green and white. And then so far you just have some ribbon, but I advise you to have wired ribbon, okay? Because it's just going to be easier when you get to this part. You got a couple and didn't know what to do with them. Now you have a couple. Yes, just, and you don't have to use like, okay, I'm kind of like matchy, like I like things to match, but you know, I mean, Christmas, if you like colored lights on your tree and you just like, you know, did you make those candy canes on a live? I didn't make those candy canes on a live. You guys, that was those Dollar Tree candy canes that have those, that was one of those like Saturday afternoon crafts. That's one of those, the set of candy canes that you can get at Dollar Tree that have like the, what is it, the shiny wrapped whatever tinsel on them, and I took it off and did I used some of the material I've been using, and I just put some rusty bells and stuff, and I just changed it up a little bit. So that's what that is. So I didn't do that one on a live. I know whenever I hang stuff up, and it's always something, everybody's like, it's always something. Where did I get my shirt? I got my shirt, Beware. The company Beware. Okay, we gotta draw another couple. So you can see as we get up here, it's getting a little long. We're gonna have to trim it. But that's okay. It's okay. And there's really there's not a pattern. I just get the 6 in here the best you can, and just tighten the knot. Like I said, that's when you lay it flat like this, then everything is just easier to work with, and then you're gonna, you know, just like with your Christmas tree, you gotta adjust it. You could do this with a dowel rod and wired greens from Dollar. You totally could do that. Totally could do that. Yes. Yes, you could. You love this idea? Oh, wait, Stephanie from the vintage. What does she do? What does she put together with the flocked? Did she do one of these with oh, she flocked the tree. Oh my gosh. You guys, my sister and I went, did I tell you guys this? I think maybe I did, that we went to the craft show last weekend, and then we stopped at the Goodwill on the way back, and because she told me that she got these flocked trees. And I think they were probably from last year, but they were the tall, like, I don't know, I'd have to take a picture. They came from Target. They were in the $5 section at Target, and they had donated like a ton of them to Goodwill and they were selling for $2.49 5. What am I missing? This one. And my sister's, she got some. My sister has a big house and she has a million trees, like a lot. So she's like, I got these. I'm like, oh, I need to get some. So we went in there, you know, that flocking gets everywhere, but it's so cool. So I have them sitting upstairs. I need to do something with them. I want to put wrap something around the base of them. So hello, Miss Cheryl. How are you? How are you? Hello, Miss Oli. All right, let me draw. Oh my goodness, we got 100 friends on here tonight. Woo, woo. Thank you all for being here. And by the way, I did hit 6,000 friends today. Thank you so much, everybody, for sprinkling out. You guys, that made me so happy. My husband's like, I told you by the end of the month. I think he told me that last month, but you know, it's the end of one month, right? I know, I gotta draw some more names. I'm behind. Crazily behind. Let me check the time though. Thank you, Miss Amy. I appreciate that. Okay, we're only 15 minutes in, so we got time. Let me draw a couple names here. Miss Jeanette Spears. It'll be the end of the month before you know it. Man, this month is flying. Miss Kelly Sue Poe. All right, let's draw another one. 2 more right now. Miss Terry Foster. Okay, and Miss Robbie Simpson, new from Oklahoma. Well, welcome. See, that's how sometimes I miss comments and I can go back and see that. Miss Robbie Simpson. Gosh, you know, I only figured that, you know, when like a name like Robbie, you know, like when I say Miss, I'm like, oh wait, what if it's not? What if it's a Mr.? But I saw that there was another name in there, so I figured it's probably a Miss. I'm always used to saying Miss. One of these times I'm going to say Miss, and it's gonna be a guy. It's probably going to be a troll, and I'm going to welcome him to the page. Hello, Miss Patty from Southwest Georgia. Well, you guys, I hope for wherever you're located that the weather is good, because here it's a little cruddy right now, and you know they're predicting we're getting a lot of lake effect snow from Lake Michigan, and they're predicting like, you know, Armageddon tomorrow. No. I worked from home today, and I work from home on Friday anyway, so I don't have to worry about it. So I'm happy about that. But you know, for snow, I mean, there was black ice this morning. It was kind of crazy. There was a lot of accidents and things. It's snowing there for you. Yes. Ohio's freezing. Wait, Mom, you got your... My mom's got a wiener dog shirt too. Oh, we love the wiener dogs. Okay, how are we doing here? I feel like I gotta do one more section, but did I not cut enough ribbon, or am I just going crazy with the ribbon here? I must not have cut enough. I must have got all willy-nilly. Well, let's put this one on here. Good thing I brought it all over. No snow, but only 36 degrees in Maryland. Yes, this is... Where did I get the tree? Yeah, this is a Dollar Tree. This is one of the Dollar Tree trees. The little, you know, kind of the Charlie Brown looking tree until you do something with it. Like somebody was saying they put 3 together to make it look good. Yeah, you're going to have to do that. Pennsylvania's freezing. You're in Michigan. The particular area I'm in is pure ice. Oh, sorry about that. Oh, I'm in Battle Creek, so we're like on the edge of when we get lake effect, like from, you know, coming over from Lake Michigan. We're like right there on the edge. Like it's either going to be bad or it's not. You know, it's like it'll stop sometimes in Kalamazoo, and I'm not sad about that. All right, so that one's a little bit shorter, you can see, but it's looking kind of a little crazy right now. But we got to put a little bit more on here because I didn't cut enough. We're gonna make it look really pretty. It's going to be 28. Wait, it's going to be 28. I'm gonna need. Oh, you're gonna need some. Do you get snow down there? So this one's like way super long. You don't need that long. Do you get snow down Louisiana? It's supposed to be in the 20s north of Atlanta. See, you guys, I don't picture it like down there being cold. So I'm all whining all the time up here because that's what I do in the winter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. Okay, let's tie this one up here. I gotta get this top section. Or maybe that was the top section. That's why we were done. This is the top section. Ding dong. That's the top section. Okay. All right. So here is what we have so far. And you're like, oh, that's the loveliest craft I've ever seen. This is lovely. We're done. Everybody, thank you for being here tonight. I'm so glad you all joined me. Oh, shoot. You did get snow last year. Okay. So I decided what I was going to do this time while I was fixing this is I was going to put the legs on. This one I don't know that the legs are going to stay on, but for fluffing it, who loves to fluff their tree? You know, I don't love that part of the Christmas tree. And you know what I've done? My grandma Rena May, she was the reason why I do this. I literally just take the ornaments off my tree, which I probably shouldn't even do that. I think one year I didn't do it. I just took a garbage bag and put it in my basement. My grandma McClure used to always do that. She used to always just cover her tree with a garbage bag. Good Lord, why won't this go on? And put it down in her basement. Then it was good for next year. She just uncover it. Major snowstorm brewing here in Western. Oh yeah, it's probably because we're getting the other side of it. Okay, let me fix this bottom part sliding down. So yeah, I don't love to I don't love the whole fluffing the tree thing, you know that. Oh, I gotta fluff it. Okay, so like I said, these are super long, you guys, but we're gonna fix them. So you start twisting. Can you see this? Okay, you start from the bottom. I wish this would stay up. And you just start pulling these down. So you're going to take your bottom. This is your bottom row. You only have 2 pieces of ribbon on the very bottom, and then you take your bottom row of your branches, and you have to spread them out, just like when you are doing your Christmas tree, your regular old Christmas tree. You got to spread them out. But when we're spreading them out, we're kind of dipping them so they look like they're, I don't know, dippy. You drill the hole in a wood cube and put your tree in it, and then put printables on the cube. Oh, that's a cute idea. Your mom did the garbage bag over the Christmas tree thing too. I wonder if that was a standard thing. Well, this was actually my grandma McClure, but maybe my grandma. No, I don't know. I think we decorated Grandma Snyder's tree. My grandma Rowene. I think we decorated her tree, but it's a genius idea. I mean, like why not, right? Why not? So what I'm doing, you guys, as I am going around here and trying to make this look like a good tree, is I am twisting the ribbon so that it's going all different directions. At the same time, I'm kind of dipping the ribbon just like the tree. Okay, so you're doing like the little dips of you're making it dip. Okay, so it's gonna look cute when we get it done here, but it's gonna take a minute. You would just take your ornaments off and put them back in their original boxes. Okay, I do have a couple of ornaments. When I do take the tree apart, and like right now, the tree doesn't have anything on it because we had to move. But I do have some ornaments that I have to put, some glass ones that need to go in boxes. But, you know, some people just love that. And I'm just all like, can I just make it easy for next year and just... I don't know. Remember the whole thing, work smarter, not harder? I mean, that's my motto. Hello, Miss Kim. How are you? Hello, Miss Joyce from Chile, Ohio. All right, you guys, we're just working on separating our branches. So don't judge me on the back of the, whatever side is the back of the tree or until we get it all. I'm just trying to separate branches and get everything looking a little bit good. Just a little bit. So I gotta check my time. So I have till what, 7:45. My husband, bless his heart, bless his little heart, he opened the basement door and he was like, do you want to eat before you go live? And I'm like, I'm going live in 6 minutes. And you could put green ribbon on here too. So this is just my my kind of going with the ribbon that I use. See, this one's like super long, but we're gonna have to adjust it. I'm just going kind of matching the ribbon that I used on the other tree because because I just like it. So maybe I'll have to coordinate my ribbon on my big tree. My big tree. Okay, so we're at the top here. You just tip this one down. I do want to put a couple more. So these are super long, but we need to trim these up, okay? But once we get everything the way we want it, then we can start trimming ribbon, okay? Do you see what I'm doing here? It's probably still looking really wonky to you guys. Because I need to trim it, it's really long. The other one I have over here, I'm like looking at it, I'm like, oh, that looks so cute. Well, I gotta trim the ribbon because it's looking kind of crazy. But I want to get the greens all adjusted out first. So you guys, an exciting thing happened today for, so I'm from a little town south of Battle Creek called Athens. And it's, you know, like it's a little tiny school. Like when I graduated from high school many moons ago, I graduated with about 70 kids. Now the class is like, my son graduated in 2015 and they graduate with around 40, 35, 40. Okay. So it's really, it's a lot smaller than it used to be. School of Choice has done that. You know, a lot of kids go to other schools and live in the area, but they choose to go to other schools. So it is what it is. But we have had some really good sports teams over the years. And the volleyball team today went to the semifinals for the state, you know, the tournament, and they actually won, and they play in the finals for the first time ever in school history. The volleyball team will be trying to win the state championship, which I have no doubt that they can do that. It's still a little bit long. So it's exciting. It's exciting for a small town. So I am just taking my pinking shears right now and just trimming the edges. You like these ribbons? Oh, you're talking about some storms? All right, so I'm just working on, I cut some of these ahead of time so they don't need to be cut, but when I'm getting up here to the top where I need to trim them down smaller, that's when I did just trim them again. If you've got a better eye for this than I do, you could probably go, oh, I only need to cut them this length. I don't need to cut all that off there and waste it. But you're better than me. You're better than me. Okay, so let me see how we're doing here. Is it looking a little bit better? Still wanna, I need to determine like a front. Let me see. Do I want this to be the front? Or do I want this to be the front? Okay, I feel like I want this to be the front. Okay, hold on. I gotta work from this side first and get it the way I want it, and then I will flip it back around here and show you guys. When I grew up, where you lived is where. Oh, where you went to school? Where you went to school? You went to school where I lived? Where I went to school? Oh, you know what I'm saying. It's just exciting, the small town. You know, because everybody comes out too. And then, you know, I'm sure they did this. Well, maybe they did. I don't know. I just assume what happens in, you know, in small towns. That's what I love about small towns is that when teams win, they always get the fire trucks out and they take the fire trucks around town and they let everybody know. Even if it's a game in the 10, 11 o'clock at night, the fire trucks go through town, probably scare the old people to give them a heart attack. Why? Just kidding. They've been doing that since I was, well, way before. I'm sure they've been doing it forever. But it's just funny because all of a sudden the fire trucks are going through town and others screaming teenagers out the bus window. And my mom was a bus driver. Mother was a bus driver. Yes, the girls are going to be playing in the volleyball state championship. They're going to be playing a team out of a town called Mount Pleasant. If you guys are familiar with Mount Pleasant. And I have no doubt that they can beat them. None whatsoever. Okay, this one's a little big. None whatsoever. Because I watched the other team play and I was like, in my opinion, they're gonna bring home the trophy for the first time ever. How exciting would that be? So exciting. All the stories you can tell. And a friend of mine, her daughter, she works with Blake and I, her daughter is on the team, so it's like so exciting for them. The seniors. Just trimming this down. Okay. How's it looking, you guys? Is it looking pretty good? Is it looking pretty good? Do you see how we've got it all fluffed out and how it's all curving up? And you can bring it down lower if you want. Let me show you what I want to sit this in. So when I was in Metropolis last, some of us old people flash our porch lights as they go by. Yeah, Mom, that's what I was talking about. I was talking about you. Okay, so when I was in Metropolis last year, when we did the Craft Around the Clock group, I got this chippy post, whatever this is, and it had a tree, it had a green tree in it, but I took the tree. I didn't use that tree, but I thought it'd be really cute. I'm gonna have to figure out, if I'm gonna put it in here, I'm gonna have to figure out how to get it to, I'd probably put some stuffing in there or some foam. I don't want it to be permanent, but isn't that cute? Isn't that just cute sitting on it like that? Is it stinking cute? That looks adorable, and you like how it curls up? Isn't it cute how it curls up? I think it is cute too. So I don't know if I got everything separated. I mean, there's probably a lot right here and probably needs to have a little bit more green coming through. But you just adjust it, you guys. See, that's why I just cover my tree and I don't have to deal with this every year. So, does this look, when you look at this tree, does this look like the Dollar Tree tree that came out of this little box right here? You wouldn't know, would you? You filled it all in with ribbon. And the reason why I said you would want to use, if you do this, you want to use the wired ribbon so that you can get the curl up on the ribbon as well. Like this one ribbon right here doesn't have the wire in it, but it's kind of like a filler. It's a kind of fill-in. Oh, use some moss. You mean put some moss in the hole, Mom? Is that what you're saying? No, it doesn't look like a Dollar Tree tree, does it? So this one actually looks, I think this is so much, okay, let me show you both of these, because I'm thinking when I did this other one, I cut this other one a lot smaller, because I feel like this one's like a lot bigger. Maybe the trees are different size, I don't know. Check this out. Okay, here's the one I was working on earlier when I was just, whoops, sorry, it's tipping over. It looks like this, but does this one look a lot bigger? It does, doesn't it? I don't know why. Maybe the branch, does a branch? It almost looks like a bigger tree. I mean, yeah, I think my ribbon's longer, but I almost feel like the branches are longer. You guys see that? Let me hold them back. This is like a fatter tree. This is like more of a skinnier tree, isn't it? There's the quality of your Dollar Tree trees. So maybe this one will go into the post because it's a fatter tree, and this one will maybe I'll have to find like something to make a little tree skirt. So I was gonna put, okay, I was looking for like something like Rusty Star or something to put on the top, but the Rusty Stars that I have are really small, and I found these little ornaments, but I feel like these ornaments are too big. Let's check this ornament out. It's a rusty, but it's almost it's a dark. I almost feel like it needs to be lightened up a little bit with some cinnamon. What do you guys think? Let me grab Miss Tammy Locke McClure. That's my maiden name. McClure's my maiden name. Let me draw some names here in just a second, because I know we got to 100. Let me grab my cinnamon and Mod Podge and see if we can make that look a little bit cuter. Hold on just a second. Mod Podge and cinnamon, coming up. Coming up. Look how fast that was. Except for I forgot paper towel. Hold on. I'm getting the craft room a little bit more organized, you guys. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. You like it? Well, I know, but maybe I'll take this little one to work. It looks a lot smaller. I don't know. They're two trees from Dollar Tree. I don't know. The one looks a lot bigger. It's like the branches are a lot longer. Okay, you guys, this is my homemade concoction of Mod Podge. It's faux podge. It's not the real thing. Your Dollar Trees were, oh, were different sizes too? Okay, okay. Like, just because of the quality, it didn't say like one is like a different size, right? So it's not just me, it's like, that's just how, they're supposed to be all the same, but they're not. Is that it? Is that, because I'm like, were they different sizes? I should have paid attention, because I just grabbed some out of the bin. I didn't pay any attention to it. Ribbon might be different. Well, it is a little bit longer, but if you even just look at the trees, like, you look beyond the ribbon, you can see that like these branches are like super long, especially at the top. So I don't know. Oh well. You were looking for those trees today at your store, but doesn't have them yet? Oh no. Whoops. My Dollar Tree by my house here has them like, they're like in a box. Like they're not really out, but they're in a box. Kind of up in the front, and you kind of, I mean, if somebody took a bunch of them, you'd have to dig for them. All right, you guys, I just put cinnamon on our star here, or our star ornament, because you use garland to fill my tree, and the branches were longer on one side. Oh, okay. It does look taller, doesn't it? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I'm good with it. All right, let's see if I put. Trying to figure out if I should have brought something over to put this Mod Podge in, because I can't be double dipping or it's gonna mess it up. All right, I'm just gonna take some Mod Podge over my cinnamon. Hold on just a second, let's get some of it off there so we can get it to set up. But I'm gonna have to get another brush because I can't. I just want to see if this will. Oh, sorry, I'm holding myself so I don't get into my. So I don't make a mess. Get into my, there. Get it on my shirt, because I don't want Mod Podge cinnamon on my shirt. That won't be fun to get out. You guys, so many of my Beware shirts, because I'll forget to wear my apron. And then it'll get everywhere. And I'm like, ugh. Why didn't you put your apron on? You got paint on your shirt. I'm like, oh well. All right, let's see if we can get this to look a little crusty, a little bit more. Okay, here's what it's doing to it. Do you see it? Hello, Miss Jackie. How are you? Mother, are you making crocheted trees? Oh, did you see those trees? Oh, you guys, I did want to mention something. Let me grab my heat gun real quick. I'll talk while I'm going over here. Craft Round the Clock. We're on next week, because it's the holiday week. We are not crafting live for the week. However, if you're a member of Craft Round the Clock, you can post, if you do lives, but you're not a member of Craft Round the Clock, you can post your lives. Mother can post pictures of her macrame. She is macrame mama. But yeah, you can, next week is like, it's a freebie. So Miss Tracy will be monitoring, you know, like she has to still say, yes, you can, like yes to your post, but you can post in there. So feel free to do that. Hello, Miss Misty, how are you? It's freebie week at Craft Round the Clock. Yes, it is. Miss Amy Harsh. Okay, I'm drawing names now, you guys, if you're wondering. Catching up a little bit. Miss Chris Little. Got a couple more. Miss Linda Poland. I've seen a lot of new names on here, and I'm really liking it. This is going to be super hot when I go to touch it. Miss Annie Zeidel. One more. Since we got to 100, that's so exciting. Makes me so happy. Pam Hopkins. Miss Pam. Okay. I think it's good now. Let's see. Okay. Sticky finger. Okay. Is it hot? You know how it takes you a minute? I'll say hot. Oh, no, it's not bad. Hello, Miss Marilyn. How are you? How are you? Hello, Teddy. How are you? Okay. So look it's a little bit more my style of crusty rusty crusty. All right, let's go back over to this one. We'll deal with that other tree later. I'm gonna put this on here. I can always, you're late but you're here, that's okay. Your mom's tree and ornaments are gorgeous. Aren't they pretty? You guys, my mom, she does she's macrame mama, and she got these Christmas, she's doing ornaments, and she's doing Christmas trees too. She better make me a Christmas tree. Better be in my stocking. I gotta bring this over here. I'm staring right into my light, I cannot see. All right, I'm gonna stick this on here. I'm not loving the hole at the top because it's like an ornament, so I'm gonna try to figure out a way to like not have that there, but I'm just gonna put a little hot glue on here. It probably won't stay. Well, maybe it'll wait. Maybe it will. But we're just gonna go with it. Ooh, it's a little steamy. Let's stick this on here. Let's stick that on there. Well, thank you for sprinkling. You got your notifications of your Crafty Friends page. Wait, you don't get? Oh, I wonder why. Is your notification still on? You know, Facebook, it does silly things. You guys, every time I get on Facebook on my business page, it's something different. I have to figure out how to find things. Oh yeah, now I made this kind of crooked. It's kind of cute. You don't know, have you? Oh wait. She said she doesn't know, have I been good this year? Well, of course I haven't. I'm your daughter. Fill the hole with Mod Podge and cinnamon. Oh, I should have done that while I guess I can always take the tree out and lay it down, right? And then fluff it back up. Okay, let me hold this up here. You guys, we still have 5 minutes, so we're doing good. And then you just fix your tree as needed. Still bring some green branches around if you want. Look, maybe it needs a little bit. I still have to figure out about the hole. But so you see with this one, I didn't have to put so much at the bottom because it was going in this block, right? So the other one is sitting just on its little base thing there. So isn't that cute? Is the star wonky? Is it looking okay? Let me look at it this way. Oh, I think the tree's just tippy. We gotta get the tree straight. Maybe I'm gonna have to shove something down in the hole to get the tree straight. Let me spin it like this. It's straight right now. I mean, the star's not straight, but that's how I put it on there. You don't know her like you do, but I guess so. You could put something shiny in the hole. Oh, put a bell up there. Should I put bells all around it? You guys, I did get some of this. I didn't know. I didn't really want to put this on here, but I bought this at Dollar Tree. The berry, you know, I love using the little berries, but I don't know. The red is a little bit, it's got gold. I don't know. I just grabbed those from here. I might have to mess around with it a little bit. There was a fire in her Michaels, and they were closed until February. Oh, what kind of fire do they have at Michaels? Like, that's sad. That's really sad. You know, I mean, I know you don't have a Hobby Lobby there, so you probably go to Michael's more. I don't go to our Michael's very much. I don't. You love it with the ribbon on it? Totally changed it, didn't it? It totally took it away from being the little, and I love it in this block, being the little Dollar Tree tree. So I have a little bit bigger Dollar Tree, and we have a little bit smaller Dollar Tree. I don't know which one I like better. I think they're both cute. They just look totally different to me. I don't know, you guys. This one is like so much bigger, and this one is just not. You could wrap berries around the star. Oh, that's a cute idea. Well, thank you, Miss Jackie, for hitting the follow button. I appreciate that so much. Well, you guys, my time on Craft Around the Clock is about over for tonight. I did want to mention that Saturday, there's an event that's going to be streamed on Craft Around the Clock. It's called Flurries of Fun. I'm not sure what time it starts. I know I am going to be on. It's got to be early because I'm on at 9:15, which is like 8:15 Central. So it must start early because there's a couple people before me. So maybe 6? I don't know. I don't know what time it starts. I've been sharing it on my page, and I know a lot of other crafters that are in the event are sprinkling it out as well. So make sure you join us this weekend for a really fun event because it's Flurries of Fun, which there's a lot of flurries that aren't fun outside, but it's all like snow, you know, anything related to snow. And I don't know what I'm doing yet, so if you have any ideas, you know, send them my way. No, I'm just kidding. Thank you so so much for joining me tonight, you guys. I really appreciate you all being here. Thank you so much for helping me get to 6,000 friends. Makes me so happy. You guys have a great night. And don't forget, there is plenty more craft around the clock. Just refresh your page if you're watching from that page. And have a great night. And I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.